Hey Drea, I'm coming on here right now to do a video that I want you to listen to. Something you need to hear. You need to stop doing all the things that you have been doing that are not working for you and make a change once and for all. Now, I made a video. I'm making a whole series for the month of September of videos that are supposed to help motivate and encourage you to do things differently than you've been doing them so that you can maybe make that change that you yourself need to make. So you're going to hear me speak as if I'm speaking directly to you, my future self, the me in my future that I wish to be. So if you happen to be somebody else that's out there and you end up watching this video when Drea is the one that really needs to hear it, because it's for her that I'm making it, maybe it's something you need to hear yourself. It won't hurt to take the information that I'm speaking to her and use it in any way you possibly can. And if you're someone new that's coming to her channel right now, I suggest that you click that button below to subscribe and ring the bell so you could be notified the next time I put out another video that she needs to hear. Do yourself the favor. You'll want to thank me later. But you can thank Drea, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here trying to do this video. Hello, messy bestie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Drea, and today I am excited to start our Strictly Strong September series. No sweets, no cheats, just strength. This is going to be an entire month where we focus on building discipline, taking control, and making real changes that matter to our bodies, minds, and hearts. And I'm inviting you to join me in this journey, to walk it with me, and to hold yourself accountable, because this month we do not give in, we do not cheat, we stay strong. So let's be honest. Discipline is not fun. It's not glamorous. Discipline's also often uncomfortable, and it's inconvenient and sometimes downright hard. But that's exactly why it matters, because discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Discipline is what separates intentions from results. And it's a foundation for strength, for change, and for transformation. I know from my own journey, and I've been on this journey for years, that the hardest part is often not starting. The hardest part is consistency. The hardest part is choosing every day to make that strict choice instead of the easy choice. I have struggled with cravings, with emotions, with food noise that just never seems to quiet itself. I've had days where I gave in, where I told myself it was just one little bite, and then I found myself in the middle of a pile of food asking, how did this happen again? I've been there. I'm still there sometimes. But I've learned that giving in once does not define you. Giving in repeatedly does. That's why I decided that September would be different. September is about no excuses. It's about no shortcuts. It's about strict choices that lead to strong results. For me, no sweets means exactly that. No candies, no baked goods, no hidden sugar sneaking into my life when I'm not paying attention. No cheats means no rationalizing or justifying poor choices. It means standing firm when it's uncomfortable, even when I want to eat the food that screams for my attention. And just strength. Strength to say yes to myself, yes to my health, yes to the body I want to live in and love. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about why this is so important. My coffee. See, because weight loss isn't just about a number on a scale. It's about energy. It's about mental clarity. It's about confidence. It's about freedom from the endless cycle of cravings, binging, guilt, shame. For me, choosing strict discipline is about reclaiming my life One day at a time, one choice at a time. Now, I know some of you might think, oh, I could never do that. And that's okay. I couldn't either. Not at first. But discipline doesn't come from being superhuman. It comes from being consistent, from being willing to do the hard things even when you don't feel like it. It comes from building routines and habits that support your goals. It comes from making the conscious choice to honor yourself rather than the momentary cravings. Now, let me be honest. There are days when it feels impossible. Days when I walk into my kitchen and there are snacks calling my name, tempting me with the promise of comfort or joy or just a quick fix. A quick fix to boredom or stress. I've been there. I've reached for things I knew would hurt me, not help me. And I've learned that the only way to win those battles is to build systems that make it easier to choose discipline. Remove the food you do not need. Plan your meals ahead. Keep your mind focused on your why. Remind yourself every single day that one moment of pleasure isn't worth weeks of setbacks. One of the things I want to share with you today is that this isn't about being perfect. I am far from perfect. I have slipped. I have failed. I have let my emotions guide my choices when I shouldn't have. But the difference now is that I get back up. I reset. I remind myself of my goals and I keep moving forward. Progress, not perfection. That's the mantra we have to embrace. Strength doesn't come from avoiding challenges. Strength comes from facing them head on. Strength comes from saying no when it's hard, from holding yourself accountable, from building a track record of good choices, even when nobody is watching. And that is exactly what we are doing in September. Every day we are choosing to be stronger than our cravings, stronger than our excuses, stronger than our doubts. Now I want to talk about motivation for a moment. Motivation is wonderful when it's there. Motivation could lift you and carry you, but motivation is fleeting. It comes and it goes. Discipline is permanent. Discipline shows up when motivation doesn't. Discipline is what keeps you eating well when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what keeps you moving when your body is tired. Discipline is what keeps you on track when life gets stressful and chaotic. Motivation, now, that's a spark. Discipline is the fire that you maintain yourself. Now, for example, there are times when I wake up, put this coffee down somewhere. So yeah, there are times when I wake up and I just don't feel like doing the hard things. I don't feel like cooking clean meals or saying no to the snacks that are on the counter or measuring my portions or staying consistent with my routine. But then I remind myself, today I choose discipline. Today I choose strength. Today I choose myself. And that is what carries me through the day, even when motivation has gone away. Now, I've learned the key to lasting change is consistency over time. One good day is not enough. One strict meal is not enough. 1 week of doing everything right is not enough. But repeating those choices day after day, week after week, creates habits that lead to transformation. And that is exactly what this series is about. Building habits that last, not just quick fixes that fade. I also want to speak from my heart about the emotional side of this journey. Losing weight, changing habits, building discipline, it's not just physical. It is mental. It is emotional. It is spiritual in a way. And I have to remind myself every day that I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to feel strong. I deserve to live in a body that supports me instead of holding me back. And that mindset makes every strict choice a little easier because I'm no longer doing this for anyone else. I'm doing this for me. And here's the truth. There will always be setbacks. There will be temptations. There will be days when you slip. But those moments don't define you unless you let them. Each day is a new chance to choose strength. Each meal is a new chance to make strict choice. Each moment is a new opportunity to reinforce your commitment. So when you start feeling weak or bored or frustrated, remember this. Your results are coming. You may not see them today. You might not see them tomorrow. But every choice you make, every strict decision is stacking up for the changes that are waiting for you. One strict choice today leads to strong change tomorrow. One good decision today leads to momentum that can't be stopped. One meal, one moment, one step at a time. This is how progress happens. Now, by the end of this month, if we stick together, if we commit to staying strong, we will look back and realize that our strength was built not in moments of ease, but in moments of resistance. Strength is forged in the fire of discipline, in the sweat of hard work, in the quiet moments when no one is watching and we choose ourselves over temporary comfort. I want you to take this moment seriously. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to fight for your health, for your confidence, and for your future self. And I want you to remember something very important. No sweets, no cheats, just strength. That simple phrase is your guide. That phrase is your anchor. That phrase is the key to staying on track, to staying consistent, and seeing the results you want. Now, let me leave you with this final thought. Every day you are stronger than the day before if you choose discipline. Every meal is an opportunity to make a choice that builds your strength. Every moment is a chance to reinforce the habits that lead to real lasting change. This is not about perfection. This is about persistence. This is about proving to yourself that you can do it, that you are capable, that you are worthy of the results you dream about. So let's make this month count. Let's make every choice intentional. Let's make every day a victory over temptation, over doubt, and over our old habits. We are strictly strong. No sweets, no cheats, just strength. I believe in you, bestie. I believe in your ability to stay disciplined, to stay consistent, and to achieve the results you deserve. I love you. And I cannot wait to hear all about your victories, your challenges, and your progress. Let's do this together. Be blessed.